How are you?
I'm glad y'all get to see me here like this, you know what I mean? Because I'm the same person I was before I took this setback, you know what I mean? Like, I believe through everything, you know, we think we in control of things, but we're not. I learned something very valuable in this camp, preparing for this fight, is that no matter what you do, how you prepare for it, God is in control, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm at this moment in my career right now where I'm able to handle this with a humble heart. And it's funny because if I was arrogant, you know, they would have a lot of stuff to write about me. But, you know, I think through everything they can still write the same story. How humble I can take a thing like this, setback, and look at it like, you know, hey, this is what type of stuff that happened in life, you know what I mean? Like, I'm able to handle this type of stuff. I'm glad I have so many supportive people, because you know, when before you get to this moment, you kind of scared. Like, somebody asked me, are you scared to get in the ring? I said, I'm not scared to fight. I'm not even scared to lay down. The only thing I'm scared of is to see how many people that's here for me right now in this moment after our loss disappear. But you know, it's crazy. I got more people than I thought would disappear still here, right here with me. I thank all my family that came here. I'm a totally changed man. I am. I'm a husband to a wonderful wife. I'm a brother to some knucklehead brothers. I'm a friend to some of the great boxers out here that we went to church with. Shout out Sean Porter, Kenny. Y'all know, I think everybody in this room played a part and a purpose in my life where it just reconnected me with God, because, you know, every title you can win in this world, it's not enough. You know, I lift everything that I have up back to God. I just want to impact people in such a special way. It's like, you think about my life, you think about being in Grand Rapids, Michigan, you think about all the struggle, you think about all the drug dealers I was surrounded by, and I never wanted to turn out like them. I just wanted to inspire them and let them know you can make excuses about life why you can fail, but I always found a reason to make excuse why I should do better, you know. I'm glad, I'm just so happy I'm at this point in my life where I'm able to come and speak to y'all the same way I've always been speaking to y'all. You know, we had some trips and fumbles, but like, you know, the people that I had, but God has lined me with some great people. I want to thank Al Heyman. You know, Al Heyman is a great advisor. You know, I speak to him, and he makes me comfortable with any decision I make, the way I talk, you know.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. I'm wondering, I mean, what you're saying here is impressive, and you know, you're handling yourself the way you would hope that somebody that comes off a tough fight like this would handle themselves. And I wonder, how in shock are you, and at what point do you think when you're alone and you're just thinking about it that you're going to really comprehend what happened tonight?
I think the hardest part is not having God with the moments, you know what I mean? Like, to be honest with y'all, this moment played out. You know, it's about whatever plan, because you know, you always told you're gonna be undefeated, you're gonna knock him out, you're gonna do this, and next thing you know, it don't happen that way. So I took it with an open and humble heart that, you know, this guy has got a cancer story. He's fighting tremendously with a story that, you know, when you're fighting with that kind of reason, the only way you can accept it, if it go the way that it did, is to have it with a humble heart. So I guess that's what it is.
I have one other question for you. When Harvey Doc stopped the fight, how aware of what was going on were you? Because you seemed, at least from outside the ring, to you know, a good stoppage, that you were, you know, maybe in a position where you were going to get hurt because you didn't really know what was going on. What is your recollection of that moment when the stoppage happened? Did you know what was happening, and how were you feeling?
Harvey was definitely doing his job, you know. As y'all can see, if y'all follow me on social media, you know, I was always sending prayers, and, you know, for Pritchard Cologne, you know, I could never imagine being in that moment, you know what I'm saying? So it's best that people like that's got those type of jobs do their best that they can do so they can avoid situations happen like that.
Pete, what's up, man? Andy Emilio, ES News. Will you, I know it's a little early, it's emotional right now, will you rally for a rematch?
I think anything is possible, you know what I mean, a rematch, but, you know, like I said, if I didn't take the time to sit down with my family and, you know, talk it over with, the people that mean a lot to me, because as a fighter, we gonna say rematch, rematch, rematch. You know, like I don't even know about rest until somebody tell me, Pete, you need to take a rest. So I'm only gonna be speaking like a fighter all the time. Of course you're gonna say, yeah, I want a rematch. But, you know, I'm gonna have to sit down with the team and we're gonna come up with the best plans for Peter Quillin.
Hey, Pete. Hey,
What's up?
good effort.
How you doing, Mike?
Great to see, you're in good spirits. You talked before the fight about possibly moving to 168. You're a big 160 pounder and you've been, struggled at times. Does that play any effect, and are you going to go to 68 now? Or?
Yeah, like I said, it was something to really, really consider, I know some big names up there, and, but at this moment right now, I could say whatever sounds like appetizing to the media, but I'm going to have to sit down and come up logically for the best situation with the team that I have, for the best situation for Peter Quillin, the best future.
That's all right. One more question. After Jacobs buckled you the first time, you didn't ever attempt to clinch, and you seem to be trying to catch him with a big counter shot. Is that what you?
Yeah, when you're in the moment, you think like a fighter, you don't care, and that's, those are the moments that really count to make the right kind of decision. I know in life, if you rush a moment and you rush a decision, and sometimes it's not a decision that you're able to live with, things like that can happen. But, relating to life. But now this is a fight, same thing can happen. You can make a bad decision in a moment and it'll cost you.
Hey Pete, how you doing? David
How you doing?
right here from Brooklyn Fights. I want to say thank you for a good fight. God bless
Thank
you
you.
and your family
Appreciate
and
it.
everything. Coming to the fight, you trained very hard. You look great. You look great in sparring and everything. Was there anything outside that kind of surprised you with Danny and with him coming forward with the attack that he had?
No, actually, I've seen that already happening. He was determined. When somebody's determined, you can't take that away from them. So, what more can you lose to a guy that is determined, that's coming to try his hardest to do what he got to do? And I'm thankful that I got the grace to reign with Danny Jacobs.
Hi, Peter Quillin, Curtis Connor here at Cyberspace Radio in Boston. Once again, great effort out there. Talk is, whenever you lose, there's always a change to be made. So going forward, what changes are going to be making to either your camp, to your workout? What are some things you're going to look back and go, I need to do this better going forward?
Can't change God's plan. This is the way God's want it. The only thing I can do is go back to the gym, reassess myself with my team, and we work together and try our best on the next go round.
What's up, Pete?
What's up?
I appreciate your humility, brother.
Thank you.
How does this loss make you a better fighter moving forward?
Because outside of making me a better fighter, made me a better man, because you got to be willing to accept the things you don't want to you want to accept about yourself. All you hear is, you're going to be undefeated, you're going to knock him out, you're going to do this, and then you got a bad thing that happened to you, and you got to accept that. And right when it happened, I accept it right away, you know what I'm saying? So with that, I think I become a better man off of that.
Pete.
The middleweight champion of the world, Danny Jacobs. I'm going to let Peter go and be with his family and get some rest. And I don't think you could handle a night like he just had with any more grace than he just showed. So another round of applause.
I'm gonna just tell you, that's the hardest part of fighting Danny, is that I'm a big fan of his son.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh man, bittersweet, man. Bittersweet.